On car insurance, Kamaru Usman 33, Jorge Masvidal is 35. Usman the taller man by an inch. Slightly more pronounced in reach, where he will enjoy a 2-inch advantage. All right, now to get us started for the main event of the evening, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Our three judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Ben Cartledge, Mark Collette, and David Letheby. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. This championship bout is sponsored by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. And Tenet, from revolutionary director Christopher Nolan, only in theaters July 31st. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from UFC Fight Island on Yas Island, Abu Dhabi. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 35 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, USA, presenting the number 3 ranked welterweight contender in the world and the BMF champion, the challenger, Jorge Game Bread Masvidal. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record, 16 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dallas, Texas, by way of Uchi, Nigeria, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Okay, gentlemen, you know exactly what I expect of you. I want you to fight hard. I need you to fight clean. If you want to touch, now's the time. God bless.
Oh, Michael Bisping, the tension of a UFC championship main event, fans or otherwise, and both of these guys just calm, cool, collected.
Look at Masvidal. You wouldn't think he's about to fight for the belt.
Right.
Usman's turned it on a little bit. Now it's time to get serious, but Masvidal, he's still calm.
All right, tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by GovX.com. Savings for those who serve. Masvidal is in the red trunks. Kamaru Usman in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
Look at the speed. Masvidal's slick. He's got to be careful with that. That's the problem against a wrestler throwing low kicks. They're going to catch it. They're going to take you down. This is bad for Masvidal. I mean, listen, he's been here many times, but make no mistake, this is where Usman wants him, precisely where he wants him, 30 seconds into the fight.
So a wild, frenetic pace to start, but an early takedown for Kamaru Usman on his first attempt.
A good elbow.
And Masvidal grinning ear to ear, man.
Yeah, listen, he's not hurt, he's not bad. As mixed martial artists, we train in this position all the time. Every time you do jiu-jitsu, you're on your back with somebody between your legs. So this is just another day in the office for anyone that does any kind of martial arts training. They know this position. It's early, he's not hurt, he's got his wherewithal, he knows what's going on, and he's trying to get back to the feet. Look at the up kicks, very nice work. Kamaru's going to watch those. He's going to try and pass guard.
Masvidal super aggressive with everything he has thrown early on.
He's going to contain him, though, because if he slips that head out or breaks the grip, he's back in Masvidal's world. And we saw there in the opening stanza, he has faster strikes, the bigger variety of strikes, and he's about to escape.
So nice Masvidal is out and up. About 90 seconds into this one, Usman attacks the body. Masvidal, an underrated grappler, but likely does not want to engage in that realm tonight. Both guys will switch up the footwork. You've already seen some early stance switches out of Jorge Masvidal.
Good shot, nice knees. Man, I'm telling you, Masvidal looks very sharp here tonight. And that's because he hasn't killed himself in training camp. He's very fresh, no injuries. Made weight, no problem. Nice work from Usman, throws the jab, gets in on the single leg. Level change, trying to get him down. I mean, it's clear the game plan for Usman is very clear, self-evident. Take him down. Nice work, he's gonna get that arm off, there it is. And look at that, great work.
So Masvidal able to post and stay upright, at least for now.
He's going to get that left underhook on Kamaru. There it is, and now turn off the fence. The problem is, Usman's very strong. Look at that, 27-8 already. A big lead for Masvidal.
Masvidal has landed some nice elbows through 3+ minutes.
To be fair to Usman, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. We've got 25 minutes. He's definitely ahead, he's landing more shots. Nothing particularly significant that's going to damage him, but he's slowing him down, he's hitting with body kicks, he's getting back to the feet, you know, and that sends a message to the wrestler. You know, if you're taking him down and you're successful, and the guy gets up, it's you know, disheartening.
Little cut for Masvidal on the left of his left eye. We'll keep an eye on that for you.
Masvidal found the home for that straight left. Oh, there's that switch that knocked out Darren Till.
Jab lands cleanly for Kamaru Usman.
Yeah. Masvidal's fighting at a crazy pace. You've got to wonder if he can keep this up for 5 rounds, or is he going to slow down? This is a fantastic opening round for him.
I'm being told it was an accidental clash of heads that opened that cut on the left eye of Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, see it in the monitor there.
Ooh. Jab from Usman and a left-hand connection for Gamebred.
You see, when Usman tries to engage in a stand-up battle, he's getting clipped, he's getting caught. Masvidal's got real power. Usman needs to shoot. That would be my advice.
Right hand appeared to briefly stagger Kamaru Usman, or maybe just a slip. Usman trying to bull his way inside. Right hand over the top for Gamebred. Usman rips the body.
A big opening round for the challenger.
Me this round?
Jorge, go.
Oh, okay. Hey, look at me.
Back, everything.
Come on, listen, as you're breathing. Simplicity. There was a spot right here where you got really wide, okay? When you're jabbing them and you're pushing them back and you're putting your weight on him, you're breaking them. Okay? Know when he gets tired, you're gonna try to ghost you. He's gonna try to act like he's gonna get tired and he's gonna explode. He's got 10 more of those explosions and then he's done. And keep touching the body for me. Simple. He's already breaking.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action. Leg kicks, Usman catches it, gets the initial takedown. Masvidal got back to his feet. Little flurry there, nice knee to the midsection. And then here we see what caused the blood, the bleeding. Little clash of heads there, accidental. These things happen. Opens up a little cut on Masvidal.
And even that little clash of heads drew a little grin from Jorge Masvidal. What'd you think of Trevor Whitman's advice there to Kamaru?
Yeah, to be honest, sorry, I was too busy.
That's quite all right.
To the producer there. My
Essentially,
apologies.
well, essentially, they feel like Masvidal only has 10 or more of those offensive outbursts before the gas tank starts to dissipate.
I mean, maybe, you know, but who knows? He's a lifelong fighter, a lifelong martial artist, you know. When I was fighting for my belt on short notice, Jason Perillo said to me, said, Mike, don't have these negative thoughts. You've been preparing for this your entire life.
Yeah, I like
Much
that.
like Jorge Masvidal. You know, he trains with some of the best people in the world. He helped Dustin Poirier get ready. He's a part of American top team. One of the best, if not the best gyms in the entire world. He's a good teammate. He's in there training all the time. This is his lifestyle. So yeah, maybe if you were to measure the conditioning, he'd be behind, but I still think he can go 5 rounds.
And Poirier also mentioned that Masvidal had brought in a lot of wrestlers and was maybe expectant that this opportunity might come. So make of it what you want, but the takedown defense largely has held up early. He's stuffed 5 of 6 shots, and that has not been something that previous opponents have been able to do against Kamaru.
Yeah, well, Usman certainly has the wrestling advantage, but Masvidal can scramble. He has the scrambling advantage. He's slippy, he's wiry, you know, he finds a way out, he gets back to his feet, he's certainly faster. But this is good for Usman, you know, grab hold of him, slow him down, get that lactic acid building up inside the muscles, burn the gas tank. I mean, Masvidal's smiling. You know, maybe it's a real smile, maybe it's a bit of gamesmanship. They're trading knees, stamping on those feet. Ooh, nice elbow.
Thought maybe he'd fight for the underhook, instead lands the elbow. Usman going back to the well with that shoulder strike. And looks like maybe he opened up another cut on the forehead now, Masvidal.
Yeah, Usman's kind of falling into him sometimes, which I don't like. He's getting, you know, he's kind of leaning into him. When they separate, he's leading with his head. I don't know if he's tired. I don't know if he's just, you know, a little sloppy there, but it's not a smart strategy. That was a good shot, though. Usman got his attention there.
And it was another clash of heads that resulted in the second cut for game break.
Back to the body.
You know, in a 5-round fight, John, accidental or not, they matter. They pile up. They start bleeding into the eyes. It sends a message to the judges. You know, if it's close and they look at the guys, one of them's covered in blood, the other one's not, you know, that can send a message. It can just tip the balance in their favor.
Wrist control for Kamaru Usman. Under 2 minutes here to go round 2. Whitman likes the commitment to the foot stomps, the shoulder strikes. Usman ripping the body as instructed as well.
Yeah, well, this is what Usman needs to do, right? He needs to slow the pace of the fight down. Masvidal's the slicker striker. As we said, he's faster. He's got better movement. Usman needs to get a hold of him, push him up against the fence like he's doing, slow him down. Slowly chip away, stomp on the feet, knee the thighs, dig the midsection, make him work for 3, 4 rounds, and then look as he slows down, then to get the finish. You know, it's a decent strategy what Usman's doing right now. You know, at the end of the day, he's pushed up against the fence, stomping on his toes, punching him in the stomach, and he's chipping away, scoring points.
Stay active, stay active. Perfect, perfect.
Conor McGregor will be proud of that shoulder bump
Right there.
you know.
Less than a minute here to go in the round. Usman doing this work right in front of his corner.
Yes.
It's nice.
Yes. He's gonna try to explode. Be ready for it.
And perhaps Masvidal just sort of giving this round away and looking to round 3 or what?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, he's not exerting too much energy, he's just staying relaxed. Usman's not giving him much, he's not hurting him, so he's like, I'm not going to expend so much energy to escape this position when I'm not in any threat, possibly. Ooh, turning it on there.
Masvidal, the body just misses with the right hand counter. Didn't miss with that one.
Nice slip. Got Masvidal hands down. Oh, there's that shot again, the exact same stutter step, switches stances.
10 minutes down. And we'll take a look at that second clash, Michael.
Here it is up against the fence. Hold on. Boom! There it is. You see the sweat go flying and the skin open up. That's a decent cut on the eye.
Ponle hielo, ponle hielo. Este round sí, lo perdimos completo, Jorge. Te estabas dejando agarrar mucho, no te dejes agarrar. Mueve las piernas, siempre busca el centro. Respira profundo. Él también te ha explotado. Respira profundo, respira profundo. Relájate. A ver que le estás tirando a la derecha, se la estás conectando. ¿Ok? Vamos. Okay, vamos, respira profundo. Párate ahí.
Round 3, baby.
Looking good.
Round 3 is right, Trevor Whitman, and it is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC.
And the big thing that I see is in the corner of Masvidal. He's breathing very heavy. He's got 2 big cuts above each eye. And on the flip side, Usman, he's not breathing heavy at all. I mean, it's to be understood. 6 days notice, but that's always the danger.
John Jones recently admiring the clinch work of the welterweight champion Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, listen, this is a smart strategy for Usman, you know. Masvidal's very explosive. He's got knockout power, he's slicker, he's faster. Slow him down, get hold of him, tie him up, spoil the fight, take it out of him, and then look to take him out in the later rounds.
All right, clinch strikes, 88 and counting for Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, he's gonna have sore toes, I know that. They suck. It's like, come on, ref. Have a word. Have a word.
When you say, come on, ref. It's like my favorite.
He's like, come on, though. He's like, listen, be a man. Stop stomping on my feet, Joe. Punch me in the face, at least.
Yeah.
It's insulting. Those Marcus Ruas foot stomps for the old schools.
More than a round total of clinch control time. Usman has stayed busy through much of that. Nice kick to the body from Gamebreak.
Yeah, a real whip to that kick. He's in deep there. Masvidal defends well. I'll tell you what, considering there's no crowd, there's some noise in here.
There is some noise. And there's some takedown defense for Masvidal. He has stuffed 7 of 8 shots.
Yeah, listen, he's defending takedowns perfectly. Got taken down by, you know, Usman catching the kick immediately in the first round. Since then, takedown defense has stood up really well.
Whoa. I saw that. Hey, stop. Time. Stay here. Walk away from your corner, please. I saw it completely. No. Completely. Separate a little bit, guys. Please.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
No. You stay here with me. You look at me. You good?
Look at Usman smiling at him.
No. Jorge, you look at me. No problem. You take time. Just step away. Just think about the shots. No cornering, please, guys.
Yeah, kind of just below
little bit
the
wild.
belly button there.
Just be careful. What did I tell you?
But those low ones like that, you know, I mean, in boxing, that's a low blow.
Tell me when you're ready. Turn around, step back. Jorge, we're good? Sorry? Are you ready? Okay, you have the time.
Hey, listen, and that's the game you got to play.
Stop.
He took this fight on short notice. And if I'm starting to get tired, and I know I'm speaking for Masvidal, so apologies if I'm wrong, but if I'm getting tired, you take advantage of what you can.
Just don't speak.
Mark Goddard a little bit frustrated with both corners who are not allowed to coach during this pause in the action. Take another look at this glancing groin strike.
Away from the fence because of the shot. Understand?
Borderline.
Are you good?
It will definitely hurt, though, because as I said, in boxing, that will be considered a low blow. Wasn't necessarily a groin strike, but hey, Masvidal did the right thing. Take advantage of it. Get a breather.
Coming up on the midpoint of this third round. Masvidal loads up. Usman read it well. Perhaps both guys just getting a little bit of a breather here. Yeah. Seems like at times Masvidal has been willing to try to just extend things and bide his time.
Oh, nice entry though. Look at that. Very, very nice. Dips under the punch, got the hips perfectly. Now he's digging away to that midsection. Trying to pull him away from the fence now. He's going to get the hands together, suck him away, but Jorge's almost up.
All right, let's listen in. Trevor Whitman and those in the red corner of Kamaru Usman.
Whoa. Wow. Big takedown.
Keep you on the hooks, Kamaru. Yeah, he's light. You know what to do. Let's go to work.
Yeah, that's it. It's our home now.
Let's go to work. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, you got double on. Shoulder pressure.
You got elbow there, yes.
Put on top of his hip. On top of his hip. Yep.
Yes.
On top of the elbow.
Look at that.
Nothing there. Nothing there. You go.
I mean, that was a big explosion from Masvidal. Great work, but unfortunately for Masvidal, Usman rode it perfectly. That was a beautiful takedown, right into side control. He was trying to isolate an arm, get the crucifix. Masvidal was hip to it, exploded, but as we can see, Usman's still on top.
So Usman now 3 for 11 unofficially on the takedown attempts, and as you sort of heard Trevor Whitman there, this is where it all happens. This is where he does his best work.
Yeah, Usman trying to do a can opener here. I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve, because typically you do that to open the guard, but the guard's already open. Needs to go to work. I mean, he worked hard to get this position. He's got to make it count.
Slicing elbow from Usman.
Yeah, he's working away at those cuts on the eyes.
Right.
And again.
Couple pretty effective ground strikes there at the end of the round.
George, I'm going to talk to you, bring you in for a second. So come on in. No, Beggs, come on in. George, I'm going to have to talk to you, though, too. Hey, look at me. This is wonderful. I don't mind if you allow him to scramble a little bit now, because he's going to have those little goes. And when he gets done scrambling, I want you to pick up the pace. Okay? Once you feel that little scramble stop, I want you to pick up the pace on the ground and pound. Okay? But stay sharp on the ground. Stay sharp. Okay, you'll have that all freaking night. He's only got the explosion. You're in, George.
Que tires el uppercut, se está agachando bastante. Tires el jab, después el uppercut y cierra con el gancho de izquierda. ¿Ok? Eso.
Make sure you follow the hip, make him dodge. Okay? Get him tired. There's only this round for him.
Your jab's going to break him. Keep your right hand up. He's only looking to hook off your jab.
Hands up, baby. Hands up.
All right, we have arrived at the championship rounds. Career fights entering the championship rounds. Usman 4, Masvidal 2. Masvidal has gone 25 minutes with Gilbert Melendez in Strikeforce, and also Benson Henderson in the main event back in 2015.
With all respect to Benson and Gilbert, you know,
sure.
Usman's a much bigger, stronger, more powerful man. Tremendous fighters, though. I didn't mean any disrespect, but Usman, right now, is a different kettle of fish.
Right back into the clinch.
Yeah, this is exactly what Usman wants. I mean, this is perfect, right? There's no danger of any explosive strikes. He's not going to get caught with any fancy footwork. No kicks to the body. Push him up against the fence. Dig away at the body. There are no devastating shots, but they will add up. Continue to insult him with the stomps on the feet, little shoulder bumps, and when he's distracted, put him down. I mean,
Fingers out, Jorge. Fingers
is
out.
it the most
Fingers
exciting
out.
thing
There we
people
go.
are watching? No. Is it effective? Yes. Will it help him retain the championship? Yes, it will.
Well, immediately following tonight's main event, don't miss a recap of all the action on the UFC 251 post show on ESPN+. Michael, Megan, and I break it all down for you right after this headliner. It only airs on ESPN+.
And the main thing for Usman is winning this fight. He doesn't care how he does it. Neither man cares how they do it. All that matters is winning. Oh, he's got the hands together, there it is. Thought about a guillotine for a second, but then abandoned. He's got to suck him away from the fence. That fence right now is Jorge's lifeline. When he gets up, he's going to look to pick him up. Now he's going to take the back.
Kamaru just methodical and trying to
close him down
and break him down. 3 minutes now to go, round 4.
Break him down, close him down, shut him down, put him down.
Usman with a protest.
That glove, Jorge. Fingers out.
Usman certainly staying busy enough for Goddard's liking. Shoulder strikes, body work, foot stomps. Now a level change. Oh, and a big left.
Yeah, good shot there. Look at the takedown defense of Jorge, though. You know, very impressive. Usman's a hell of a wrestler. We've seen him, you know, control people in the clinch, pick them up, slam them down. Isn't having his way with Jorge here. Jorge had a nice little flurry there, some elbows and punches.
All right.
Wow. Look at that. Usman retreats. Masvidal looking a little labored, understandably so.
Usman feints the shot. He's shot 13 times tonight.
Yeah, he's got to be careful he doesn't walk into a knee.
Body shot lands for Masvidal, and then a jab from Usman. Masvidal a little flat-footed here in round 4 of 5.
Yeah, you know, I mean, generally anyone's going to slow down in round 4. Certainly on 6 days' notice, more than understandable. But he's still dangerous. Still defending takedowns. Still firing back offense, but that was a big left hook for Usman. Oh, and again, a nice one. Tell you what, Masvidal has a chin.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah. And he just doesn't acknowledge it at all, other than to grin at his opponent.
It's been 11 years since Masvidal has been finished. It was an inverted triangle choke, not a knockout. Less than a minute here to go in round 4. Well, Kamaru Usman's entire UFC career has been a lot of this. Clinch work, domination, plus top game. Colby Covington certainly had a lot of success on the feet, but this man has not dropped a whole lot of rounds in the UFC.
No, that's right. You know, I mean, listen, he knows his path to victory. He knows his skill sets, what he's good at, and you play to your strengths. And as I said before, there's a lot on the line here. And winning the fight is the most important thing. Winning the fans isn't what counts.
Right.
You know, yes, you want that. You want the love of the fans. You want to be known as the most exciting fighter. But as people, what would you rather be, the most exciting fighter or champion of the world?
Right.
And everything that comes with it.
And if you're Justin Gaethje, you have both.
There you go. Absolutely right. And I'm not insulting Kamaru, by the way. Tremendous fighter, champion of the world. He's playing the smart game.
Okay, there's spots that I want to see you break against the cage. And either you level change and get to a shot position, or you fire off combos, but keep your head in his fucking head. Does it make sense? Or you pop loose, throw a couple shots to the body, because that elbow right there, you can get a finish, and I believe you can, okay? But you stay disciplined with it. I don't want to see you pop back out to this outside space. You keep that head tight. Good work.
When you get the head position, his legs square up. Just know that. Just keep that in
That's
mind.
why you landed a good elbow.
I like
there.
If you don't get it, it's okay. But it makes him work.
Hey, this is where we pick it up, baby. This is where we pick it up.
Nice job by both Trevor Whitman and Carrington Banks there. Didn't take long for Usman and Whitman to develop a pretty good rapport there, Michael.
They looked real close there.
Thank you. One little step back, Kamaru.
I'll say it again, Trevor Whitman, just one of the smartest minds in the game.
5 minutes remain in this UFC welterweight championship. Will there be a baptism? Will Masvidal break through? We'll see if he can rally and try to get Usman on the ropes, or if Kamaru will continue to have his way in these clinch situations. Round 5 underway.
Well, what do you think in terms of scoring, John? I mean, obviously round 1, I would say, was a big round for Masvidal. Do you think he got any other rounds?
Tough to give him one from there, my friend.
Yeah. Still dangerous, though. When
Always
he lets it go. Yeah, always a threat. Still capable of the knockout. Still defending takedowns as well. You know, he's still fighting a good fight. But Usman just doing a good job of shutting him down.
Usman to the body. Oh. Looked like a pretty good counter shot from Masvidal, but...
Oh, look at that, turn the corner.
Too good.
So nice, very, very good. Got him off the fence. Jorge's looked so smart, trying to shrimp to the fence, trying to get the wall walk.
And this is Kamaru Usman's wheelhouse.
Watch out, thumb.
Masvidal trying to control posture. As yet, though, no warning from Goddard for more action. Action right in front of us here. Masvidal breathing heavy, hard to blame him. Elbow from Usman partially lands.
Yeah, this is much better work from Usman now. Got him right where he wants him, chipping away with the elbows. Masvidal defending well, tying up the arms, controlling him as best he can. But make no mistake, this isn't where he wants to be. He wants to be back on the feet. You know, it's hard. These wrestlers, the ability and the skill and the strength of someone like Usman, it's very, very hard to overcome what they offer.
Usman had a hard time early in the fight securing takedowns. He has certainly imposed his will since. 5 of 16 now overall.
Trying to go for an omoplata, it looks like here.
Keep those toes out.
That's actually bad for Masvidal. His head's away from the fence there now. It's going to be more difficult. He can use the fence to push off, to kick off, and try and create a little separation and then explode. But I was thinking the 5th round, lack of power is certainly going to be a concern to do that. Full side control, 2 minutes left. Usman's in full control. But Masvidal's still trying, still doing everything he can, still wriggling, you know.
Oh, he's a born fighter.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it.
He's progressing to mount. Oh, look at that. No quitting Masvidal, that's for sure. I mean, you got to think if 90 seconds pass, then Usman remains the champion. And look at the roll. You know, 15 fights in a row. Tyron Woodley. My mind went blank. Who did he beat next? Oh, sorry, Colby Covington.
Well, it took him 9 wins to get a title shot. Then he beat Woodley, then Covington, and now
Masvidal. I mean, that's some roll.
Appears to be about a minute away from tying the soon-to-be Hall of Famer George St. Pierre with 12 consecutive welterweight wins.
Leon Edwards. I mean, some of the names he's beaten along the way is pretty incredible.
Yeah, Leon Edwards all the way back in his 2nd UFC fight.
He's trying to get an anaconda, it looks like. He was thinking about it a second ago. I'm sure Usman would like to get a finish, put a stamp on it. But Masvidal's still trying to get back to his feet, and he's almost there. He's got the underhook now. Yep, there it is. Nicely done.
Well, this has been the narrative over the second half of the fight. Couple good knees from Masvidal.
There's still fight left in this, dog. Oh, could you imagine? 20 seconds. He's rallying at the end.
We'll see if there's a final flurry. Goes to the flying knee. Usman wise to it.
I mean, come on. Masvidal is excitement.
Final 10 seconds of this most anticipated UFC 251 main event. Masvidal touches the body.
There it is.
But for much of the fight, Kamaru Usman at his suffocating best. Nice to see them bury the hatchet there.
Yeah, listen, you know, leading up to a fight, things get personal, things get heated. You know, you want what each other has, or Masvidal wants what he has. But when it's all done, when you have a fight like that, come on, it's all respect. You have to.
All right, this fight replay is brought to you by GovX.com. Savings for those who serve.
Well, round one started really well for Masvidal. Apart from that bit there, he caught the kick, put him down right where he wanted, but he got back to his feet. Masvidal started landing some good strikes, did some good work, nice clinch work, some good knees, and on the separation, landing some good shots. Of course, a clash of heads created a cut. Some nice work there from Masvidal, able to stop the takedowns. Round two, Usman managed to push him up against the fence, controlling him, shutting him down. Masvidal managed to escape, though, and get separation. When he did get separation, he was very dangerous. There was also another clash of heads. Round three, Usman now pushing him up against the fence, shutting him down once more, shooting him for the takedowns. But Masvidal still, every time, for the most part, thank you, did a good job of defending. But this was a big one, right into side control. Round four, it just became suffocation. Pushed him up against the fence, got the clinch, chipped away, slowly reducing the power bar of Masvidal. Landing elbows, another clash of heads. Round five, kind of a shutout once again. Masvidal got some separation at the end, made things exciting, turned the corner nicely there, got a clean takedown, and then that was that. Tremendous effort from Masvidal on 6 days' notice. And I would say another victory for Kamaru.
And Masvidal just said, I'll get a couple wins and we'll run it back. Just love to see all the class that is dripping off of both of these individuals after those 25 minutes. The official decision brought to you by Manscaped.com. Experience the Lawnmower 3.0 electric trimmer at Manscaped.com now. All right, one final time tonight. The veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-45, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Well, what else can you say, Michael? The winning streak is 16. He's 12-0 in the UFC, and as underappreciated as he may be, when you start to tie guys like George St. Pierre for UFC records, eventually that love's got to come.
I mean, listen, 17-1 by any stretch of the imagination is an incredible record, and he fought the smart fight. He did what he needed to do. He fought through a little bit of adversity at the start, but eventually dominated the fight, pushed him up against the fence.